Welcome back, y'all. So the shoe that I'm gonna be showing y'all today needs no introduction whatsoever. So let's take a look. Alright, y'all. So this is the box right here. You do get an all over matte black box throughout the entire box, as y'all can see for the most part. Now you do get this Jumpman right here on the hinge lid. You do get this Gamma 23 right here, of course. And on this half, you do get that Gamma metal loop, as you guys can see. And something I like a little dope about this box is it's nothing crazy, but when you open it up, you guys can see that it does have that Gamma Blue Jumpman right there. Normally, this would be somewhere else on the box, but I kind of like that. But nonetheless, label does read Air Jordan 11 Retro Grade School. Colorway is black, Gamma Blue black. And of course, this is a size 6. Now, opening up the hinge lid, we got our lot number right there, of course. We do get this carbon fiber paper and, whew, oh man, we got them. We got them, y'all. Man. And I will say that when it came to this colorway, people lost their minds nearly, y'all. But we do have the 2025 Air Jordan 11 Gamma Blues. Man, these are so clean. These are so clean, y'all. Like, I love these so much because this is my third favorite non-OG colorway. Like, my other two go as follows, being the Cool Grays and the Space Jam Air Jordan 11s, which we will be getting at the end of this year, which I'm excited about. But child, people lost their minds over this colorway right here, you know. Now, if you guys didn't know, the Air Jordan 11 Gammas was originally released back in 2013. Now, of course, this was the first time that we did see Jordan Brand step away from giving us other colorways similar to what we have seen in the past, and they actually introduced this colorway for the very first time in 2013. But I'm so glad that they decided to bring these back because we don't normally get non-OG colorways to release more than once. But nonetheless, it's time to get into the key details on this particular sneaker. So let's go ahead and do so, y'all. All right, y'all. So here's an up close look at the 2025 Air Jordan 11 Gammas. Now, as you guys see, we do get this high cut patent leather, which starts on the toe box area and it does end on the heel, wrapping around to the lateral side, as you guys can see. And this is definitely different from the 2013 pair, which actually featured that low cut patent leather. But of course, they wanted to go true to the OGs from 1996, although this colorway originally dropped in 2013. But as far as the high cut patent leather, and I just love the way that these look, of course. But you do have your widow's peak, which extends on the toe box area as well. And then as we work our way up, y'all, this entire portion up here from the side panels to the entire tongue, it does consist of that black ballistic mesh, as you guys can see for the most part. You know, we do get our standard black rope laces, of course, and in the center of the tongue you do get your Jordan Jumpman, which is done in yellow, and you do get this Gamma Blue Jumpman right here. All of that is on this black pouch right here, which has some black stitching along that. Now, going to the back portion along the ankle liner, you do get this all black leather right here, and this is a smooth all black leather right here, you know. And then you do get your Gamma Blue Jumpman right there, which is definitely one of my favorite key features on this shoe. It is stitched in, but I just love the way that it sits right there, of course. And then on the heel, you do get this yellow 23 right there. This is your typical 23 that we have seen on previous releases, like the Air Jordan 11 Columbias, of course. But that's also another key detail that I do like, of course, as you guys can see for the most part, you know. But nonetheless, let's get into the interior of the shoe. As you guys can see on the back, and I'm trying to make sure so you guys can see on the back of the tongue, it does say quality basketball products inspired by the greatest player ever. Hopefully you guys can see that. It does have that gamma blue Jumpman right there, which is kind of like the words are overshadowing it, and you do get some gamma blue stitching outlining it as well right there, as you guys can see. And this tongue definitely has kind of like a almost nylon feel to it, as you guys can see. The sock liner almost has a nylon feel to it as well. So I'm gonna just say that it's nylon, but it is done in all black, and the back of the tongue is done in all black as well. And then when you take a look at the insole, and yeah, I'm gonna try to get a shot where I could give y'all some flash, but it does feature an all black insole, which is a polyurethane insole, and you do have that yellow Jumpman right there, of course, with my sizing tag. And I'm gonna definitely try to get y'all a better shot. Hopefully this does it right here for the most part, you know. But nonetheless, let's get into the bottom half. So as we take a look at the midsole, yeah, you can see that we do get this all black midsole, of course, which is actually a Phylon midsole, which is basically EVA, of course, as you guys can see, you know, standard Air Jordan 11 midsole for the most part. Then as we head into the outsole, guys, we do get our hints of herringbone traction on the heel and forefoot, which is done in that gamma blue colorway. You do get this translucent rubber outsole. You do get your carbon fiber shank plate in the middle right here, as you guys can see for the most part. Then you do get your black Jumpman right there. Let me turn it over this way so you guys can see that. It is a black Jumpman, and it seems like it has some white in there, you know, outlining it, of course, you know, for the most part. But standard Air Jordan 11 outsole. So those are the key details of the Air Jordan 11 Gammas. Now let's get back in front of the camera to see how y'all feel about these. So after giving you guys a closer look at the Air Jordan 11 Gammas, yeah, I can honestly say that I'm impressed, and man, I love these so much. And if y'all know me, y'all know that Air Jordan 11s, once again, for the millionth time, is my favorite Air Jordan of all time. But how do you guys feel about this particular colorway? Like, did y'all go after these? Like, I know that it was a lot of mayhem when these actually dropped, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, I'm super glad that, you know, they decided to bring these back. And so with this particular colorway, you know, I can definitely see why it was a lot of, you know, just, I don't want to say chaos, but I could definitely see why a lot of people wanted to put their feet to the streets to actually get these. You know what I mean? Like, how can you go wrong with a colorway like this, y'all? Like, this colorway is insane. For me, like I told y'all, this is my third favorite non-OG colorway. So it was definitely mandatory that I was going to add these to the collection, man. But feel free to comment down below letting me know how you guys felt about today's video. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like. Also, make sure to hit that big subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. A lot more content on the way that you guys don't want to miss. So make sure that notification bell is hit, y'all. But with that being said, you got your boy J-Jus. You got my thoughts and opinions and review on the 2025 Air Jordan 11 Gammas. Once again, how are y'all feeling about them, man? I love these so much, y'all. Man. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next time, I love and appreciate you guys. Reach for the stars. Sky's the limit. And we out.